Episode of Wine Time! Jesus, Sydney, dial it back like just 2 notches, okay? Try it again. Hey tribe, what is up? Today's video is going to be another episode of Wine Time. Yes, you guys, it is another episode of Wine Time, and this time I have switched from pink Moscato to red Moscato. Let me just say, I had no idea that red Moscato was a thing, and maybe I'm a complete dumbass for thinking that, but I just didn't know it existed, and boy, was I missing out, because this is magical. I know I just did a Wine Time last week, but you guys, I had something so ridiculous, so absolutely just, the only word I can use is ridiculous, happened to me on my way back from Colorado that I was just like, you know what guys, I have to share this with you guys. And the only way I'm gonna be able to get through this story is with wine. I mean, I'm sure I could get through the story without wine, but you know, it goes with the video, okay? Just roll with it. So with that being said, I'm gonna pour myself a hefty glass of red Moscato and get into the video. Let's go. So a week ago, I think it was a week ago, yes. A week ago, I went to Colorado to see Zed's Dead at Dead Rocks, which if you were there, comment down below. I want to share stories. I want to hear about it because Dead Rocks was life-changing, and I will definitely be there next year. I wish I vlogged it, but honestly, I just went there with my sister and Jeff, and I just wanted to live in the moment, and I did, and it was great. If you guys want to see pictures from that trip, go ahead and look on my Instagram. It'll be in the description box down below. But back to the video, the important stuff. This story is so ridiculous, guys. I don't even know where to start. I guess, okay, the story starts on my flight back home to Atlanta from Colorado. We're already on the plane, they've closed the gates, everyone's in their seats, seatbelts on, closed the overhead bins, they've already done their little exits are here, spiel, all of that. I'm sitting on the window seat, Jeff's in the middle, my sister's on the aisle seat, this comes into play later. And we are getting ready to pull away from the gate. All of a sudden, two, I wanna say women, but the way they acted in this situation, they're little girls, got on this plane in the most obnoxious way. You just like, I just have to show you. Literally like this.
Oh, I have a lot of people I'm gonna be complaining about later.
And I'm sitting there like, are you for real right now? Pulling on the seat. My seat went straight back. Jeff's seat went straight back. My sister's seat went straight back. They're pulling, stomping. I swear the plane was shaking. I'm not trying to be rude, but like, that's how obnoxious these two girls were. As they finish up getting in their seats, I remember turning and looking at Jeff and my sister and saying, they smell like straight up alcohol. Remember that I say that. So from the moment they get on the plane, I knew to myself that this girl was going to be a problem. I just knew it from the moment she stomped on that plane to the moment she pulled on my seat and sat down. From the moment she sat down on that plane, she was bitching and yelling, complaining that TSA gave them a hard time, which I completely understand. They smelled like alcohol. They were drunk. It's totally 100% obviously drunk. I don't know why they opened the gate for them. I wish they hadn't, because whoo, this would have saved me a lot of trouble, let me tell you. Y'all, I'm just getting started about this girl. Wait till you hear where this story ends up. The entire flight, this girl was kicking my seat. And at first I thought it was, oh, you know, like she's putting her bag underneath my seat, you know, she bumped it, she moved it. But it became very clear to me that she was purposely kicking my seat the entire flight. And now I ignored it. Even when I realized that she was doing this on purpose, I was like, you know what, not a big deal. She's obviously angry. She's been yelling about literally everyone this entire flight. It's fine. And mind you, this entire flight, I have been leaned forward reading my book, looking out the window because we flew home on 4th of July and seeing the fireworks through the window was literally the coolest thing I have ever seen. So I was never pushing back on my seat. I was never, you know, reclined. And even if I was, the seats don't go back that far, you know? So I don't know what this girl's deal was. Side note, when it was time, you know, for everyone to order their drinks, snacks, and whatnot on the plane, this girl tried to order a double tequila. Bitch! You are out of your mind. You came on the plane smelling like alcohol and then tried to order a double tequila? Obviously, you have an issue. They didn't have tequila on the plane, bless, but she settled for a double vodka cranberry. Then proceeded to bitch a fit about how the plane didn't have tequila for the next 10 minutes. So the flight continues. She drinks her double vodka cranberry, which, let me add, she bitched about them taking too long to get the double vodka cranberry for her. You know, expected, you know, running on her time and only her time, you know. Seatbelt sign is on. We are getting ready to land. I'm sitting in my seat, still leaning forward, looking out my window at the fireworks as we begin to land. And this freaking... One moment. Oh my God, one moment. Y'all, I am not okay. Like, this doesn't happen. Like, this is some of that ratchet crap you see on World Star. This doesn't... Never in my life did I think that this would happen to me. This girl begins to kick my seat super freaking hard, and she's saying stuff out loud like, oh my God, like you're so big, like you're leaning back in your seat, like I'm so done with you. And I say, out into the atmosphere, not even turning around to address this gremlin in the seat behind me, I say, can you not? Just into the air, can you not? And this girl, gremlin, whatever, begins to go off of me screaming insults. I want this video to maybe be monetized, so I'm not gonna say everything that this girl said to me. She starts going off, you mother effer, F you, F this. You've been sitting in the seat, you pushing back, F you, and I, whoo! Now I'm mad. I turn around like, you listen here, sweetheart. If you had a problem with my seat, all you had to do was tap on my shoulder and we could have resolved this. But obviously, you're incapable of acting like an adult, so we're done here. And I turn back around. At this point, her mom, who was the other girl with her, is trying to calm her down and saying, stop, like you need to stop. And she proceeds to say,
no, I'm not gonna let some homo-ass talk to me like that.
I'm wondering who you're talking to because I know it sure as hell ain't me. At this point, I'm about to get up out of my seat and start looking in the overhead bins for who you're talking to because I am not the one, not yesterday, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Ever. You know what? I played it cool. I turned back around. I start yelling at her. I said, you know what? You don't need to talk to me like that. If you have a problem with me, you need to take it up with me. You don't need to speak to me like that. Blah, 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 blah. And I turned back around. Then it happened. Hold on. Okay. This girl proceeds to reach over the seat, grab my hair, which was in a bun at the time, and yank my head back so hard it hit the seat. Are you out of your effing mind? Now, mind you, if this was anywhere else, she would have caught these hands left, right, and center. But I played it smart. We're in an airplane, and I wasn't doing the whole he said, she hit me first, blah, 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 BS. I said, oh, you messed up. I start screaming for the flight attendant. I said, get the flight attendant right now. I was ready to wreck this bitch's life. Flight attendants come running down. They see the situation. The girl's still yelling. I'm just sitting there like, tell them what happened. They're like, okay, we need to move you. They move me like 6 rows up so I can sit by myself and not have to deal with this psycho gremlin Teletubby looking thing that was behind me this entire flight. My sister also told me that after they moved me, that she started bitching out everyone around her, yelling at everybody, and they were all like, girl, I wish you would move. Like, she was just chewing out people left and right. She chewed out this poor old man that was just trying to calm her down, and he had to move to first class. Like, she was on one. The flight attendants come and find me in the row that I'm sitting in and ask me if I would like to speak to the police, and I said absolutely. Absolutely. No one is putting their hands on me and is getting away with it. You better believe that. So we have to wait until everybody gets off of the plane. I get off first. I go and speak to the police. I tell them what happened. My hair, I left my hair the way it was after she yacked my hair. I left it all crazy looking so they could see. I said, do you see my hair? Do you see what I look like? Told them my story. Walked out of the exit gate. The cops heard her story. Apparently, she was giving them a sob story. Boo-hoo behind, just got out of rehab. Girl, if you just got out of rehab, you should not be ordering a double tequila, let me tell you. Okay? The flight attendants were all on my side. They all told the cops that she was lying. Don't believe her sob story. She's lying. She put her hands on this girl. They came and apologized to me. They were so sweet. I wish you got your guys' names. You guys were so nice to me. They apologized. They're like, this never happens. We are so, so sorry. But that's the time that a girl freaking fought me on an airplane. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't want to give too many details. I'm not going to give out the airline because I'm still dealing with this as we speak. I still have to hear back from the people that are handling it, but, you know, mind you, they shouldn't have opened the gate for them, especially if they reeked of alcohol. I'm sure they smelled it because I sure as hell did, but you know what? I just cannot believe that happened to me. Like, you hear about these crazy stories and you, like, see them on World Star and, like, all these viral videos. I never in my life thought someone would put their hands on me on an airplane. What? So yeah, that is the time that a girl fought me on an airplane. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I actually had a freaking blast filming for you guys. I love reenacting my crazy stories for you guys. I love filming wine times. They're my favorite videos to film because I can just act a fool. Per usual. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. Leave a comment down below letting me know what type of video you'd like to see from me next. I'm always open to suggestions. If you haven't already, pretty please click that subscribe button down below to join the super awesome, super cool Good Vibes Tribe family. And on that note, Good Vibes Tribe.